Now, if two electricians show up for the exact same Google search, here's why one electrician's going to get the multi-thousand-dollar electrical panel upgrade project and why the other one, they're just going to get the $150 service call. And it's not the one that you expect. Over the last 5 years, I've worked with contractors to help them get more high intent, high end jobs off of their website. And so in this video, I'm just going to walk you through what homeowners are thinking when they're evaluating different contractors, different electricians, and how your website's going to be a main filter for who ends up calling you at the end of the day. If that sounds like something that you're interested in learning more about, stay tuned. Most electricians, they think of their website just as a digital brochure. They don't actually think of it as a real driver for leads. When the website's main purpose, it's to filter who ends up calling you. So it's going to be the difference between someone going to your website and thinking, okay, cheap electrician, or someone going to your website and thinking, oh, wow, a reputable electric company. Because if they're trying to evaluate, hey, do I just need someone to come in real quickly to do a small job like just an outlet? Or do I need someone that's going to do a more comprehensive job that I want to make sure it gets done right? I'm going to want to go with a more reputable company. Now, a few things on your website that are going to help bring in higher end jobs and going to help you stand out from the competition. First off, you want to make sure you have reviews added to your homepage. So, for example, here, this company is listing out, hey, we have 145 reviews. These are pulled in directly off of Google, so it updates automatically with every new review, and it's showcased right here. So you want to showcase your reviews right off the bat. Then you want to add in real photos. So a lot of websites, when I'm checking out other electrician websites, this looks like a stock video. This looks like stock photography versus using genuine real photos of your work. And even if it's photos just off of your phone, it's still going to work. Most phones are pretty high quality photography now, but you want to have photos of your work. And then you also want to just add in photos of your team on the website to humanize it more, right? These are actual people. These are their actual names. These are their licenses. And it's going to help you stand out quite a bit. Now, in addition to that, you want to add in pages, specific pages for your most important services. So let's say you want to focus more on getting panel upgrades or EV charger installation jobs. So you're going to have a page for EV charger installations where you just talk about, okay, what do you need to be cognizant of? What do you need to keep in mind for your house? Or what's the installation include? Like what are you going to do in my house? Or what do we need to make sure gets done properly that other people might miss? And so you're going to want to have pages dedicated that just give more information, not just simply, hey, we do this. And this might be fine if someone's just looking to get an outlet repaired and installed just for like $100, $150. But if someone's going to spend 10, 15, or 5 or thousands of dollars with you, they're going to want to do their research and you're going to want to give them more information about your company. It's going to help alleviate a lot of questions they might have, but it's also going to help showcase, okay, what are you going to check in my house? Like how professional of a service are you going to provide me? So you're going to want to have dedicated pages for each of your high-end services. And then the last thing I would recommend is on your about page, you want to make sure it's beefed up a bit. And by beefed up, I just mean walk through your approach, walk through your process. You're going to want to talk about what makes you different as compared to the other competitors. And then just have an actual photo of the owner and a bio. Talk about the company's history, talk about how you approach your work, why you do what you do. And it's going to humanize you quite a bit because at the end of the day, most customers of yours, they're not going to say, oh, I work with Rosa Electric. They're going to say, I work with Jason. They're actually going to use your name. And so it's going to be important for you to humanize your website just like you would humanize that relationship because these are potential relationships with high-end customers who, at the end of the day, they're trying to decide who are we going to give this job to. Now, if the job's just $150, like they're trying to get their outlet repaired, yeah, they're not going to do a lot of vetting, right? It's not going to be, they'll reach out to one or two electricians and see who's ever available. But a multi-$1,000 electrical project, a panel upgrade, etc., they're going to do their research. They're going to compare multiple contractors next to each other. They're going to go on the website to learn more about your business and who you are. Essentially, they're trying to understand, who am I letting into my house? They're looking for reasons not to trust one contractor over another. and the website is often the tiebreaker between two very similarly priced quotes. Now, if you found this video valuable, please subscribe. I'm planning on releasing more videos here to help out contractors and electricians. The next video I have in mind, it's talking more about reviews, how to get them, and why they matter. So either way, thanks for watching. Talk soon.